Hello everybody, in today's video I am going to show you how you can get some easy achievements as the Netherlands in Hearts of Iron 4. If you want to have a challenge, you can try and get them on veteran or elite, but I'm going to stick to regular, as I believe it is easier if you want to get the achievements and why gets in more pain. We're going to start the game and we are going to go down the democratic path, which is the one on the right. We are going to do lead minor democracies and form the Benelux. This is going to this is going to allow you to core all of Belgium and Luxembourg. You're going to get some more core population, more factories, and if you do it right, you can also get a second achievement, which would be which is called treating the narrow path. As the Netherlands do not cave to the Germans, continue the Zuidetse works, and do not lose control of any of your continental or European states until 1945. It might seem hard. Almost all of your country is plains, and Germany is very strong, but we have a trick up our sleeve. We are going to start with the focus: form a new government. We are going to assign 2 mils to guns, 1 mil to sport equipment, and 1 to total artillery. We are going to start with building some mills in Brabant, and later we are going to do some in Friesland, but as of now we are going to increase infrastructure in Holland. As for research, we only have 3 research slots, it isn't bad. I'm going to start with the classic construction and let the game begin. We have completed the focus, which now unlocks the next one, Gateway to Europe. We will need to cave to the British, which isn't going to be that hard, but we are going to have to go and do some economy focuses after that. Some of these. Try and start with the military branch. Also, you can import some steel if you want to. I will not do this because we have enough for guns, but it is your game, so you can do whatever you want. Oh yeah, and here is the event. New government forms. It is going to remove the bad spirit called weak government. It will also give us some more PP. As you can see, we don't have a lot, but now we'll get 1.20 per day. When you complete the focus Gateway to Europe, I want you to instantly start in placating the British. It's going to make it easier and faster to go down the focus tree on the right side, but you also can kinda go deep into the economy tree because it will take a while, and we want to have Belgium and Luxembourg do as many of their economy focuses as possible. Also, this even does not do much. I will do abandon the gold standard. We'll do overturn military budget cuts and then appoint new supreme commander. Also, whenever you get the political power, you will spend it on war industrialist or genial anti-revolutionary. You can pick whichever one you want first. I'll go with war industrialist. I'm going to go dispersed industry for this run. I recommend it because we get the factory bomb vulnerability, which will give us some. So whenever the Germans will bomb us, because we will not really make an air force, we'll just add anti-air, our factories will not suffer as much. Now, because we have 25 British influence points and 5 German influence points, we can cave to the British. I'd prefer to go down overturn military budget cuts, but for the sake of this game, I'll go cave to the British. When your first military factory finishes, you are going to want to assign it to anti-air. And here, with the second patch of political power, we are going to assign genial anti-revolutionary Jacob Adrian de Wilde. The focus has finished, and we get an event. Netherlands gives to the British. We also got another event, League of Nations embargo resolution. Looks like Italy is struggling in Ethiopia. That's the end. It will probably not happen in your game, but if you want to get some extra stability, which we already have enough, you are going to click the first option. It is the right thing to do. Otherwise, you get negative political power. For your next military factory, you are going to assign it again to guns, and for your next focus, you are going to do unity through democracy. It's very easy. After it, you will want to go lead the minor democracies. After that, after you complete this focus, I want you to start saving up political power to improve relations with all the democratic nations in Europe, like Denmark, Sweden, Norway, Belgium, Luxembourg, I think also Romania, Czechoslovakia, as well as Greece. Oh no, not Greece. Oh yes, and Switzerland, because you are going to be able to invite them to the European Union, which is a crucial step in this run. Now you are going to do the focus lead the minor democracies. It is going to give you some more likability from all the minor democratic nations in Europe. It is pretty good. After this, you will be able to form Benelux. So now you are going to improve relations with Belgium and Luxembourg, so that you will have it for later. Your next military factory finishes, you can put it into anything you want. I'll put it into stout artillery. Now, as I said, you are going to do the focus form the Benelux. You are going to create a faction with Belgium and Luxembourg, and we will get some decisions in the decision tab. I'll show them when the focus completes. The focus has completed, and now we are going to wait for Belgium and Luxembourg to accept our invitation. Belgium accepts, Luxembourg accepts. Alright, now there's a decision. Propose a Benelux unification. That's also why we had to get all of this political power. Next focus is going to be responsibility for our own defense, and you are going to want to click this. We get the events. We start this. We get Luxembourg accepts the federation. And where is it? Here. Belgium accepts federation. We're going to annex all of them. We get all of their units, we get all of their industry, we get a lot of stuff. We are going to assign these to whatever you want. Some more guns. We get 13 more divisions for our general. We are going to have to extend the front line. And we get some more colonies. That's great. I would also like to point out, you get a lot of resources from Vlaanderen in Belgium. It is 53 steel, and if you do not have anything above limited exports, you are going to waste a lot of it. So that's why you are not going to switch off of limited exports. Also, here's the event. Low countries unite. You can pause and read if you want. The next focus is lessons from the Low Countries. It's a very good buff. You get plus 10 division defense on core territory, plus 10 max entrenchment, and you'll build forts faster, which is very good. And we are going to need forts. I did add some things to the things that we are going to build, and you might want to start building forts in the northern Netherlands because all of it is plains. Belgium and Luxembourg, it's forest. It's mostly forest, and even if you can always fall back behind this river, but Northern Netherlands is very important. You might also want to start improving relations with all the minor democracies like Norway, Sweden, Denmark, and do not to I advise to not do anything with Spain because they are going to join your faction, but you are not going to really be able to do anything with them. They are going to capitulate usually, so I would leave them alone if you were you. Just remember Switzerland, Czechoslovakia, Romania, and the Nordics, the Scandinavian countries. Again, if you completed the focus lessons from the Low Countries, you need to have improved relations with every single minor democracy in Europe. You have to have it as high as possible, because if you do not have good relations with them, they are not going to join your faction. You can always skip this focus and go for overturn military budget cuts, appoint new supreme commander, but after that you need to make sure to improve the relations and do this focus. Also, I forgot to say, now you can use your political power as you want. Now the game now we have completed the focus. Foundations for a European Union. France and Britain announce alliance. This is not important. They are going to join in the faction. But we have done our focus. Now we can do this or this. We are not going to do any of those. We are going to go to the military tree right now. You should also get some events saying that these guys are going to join your faction, which is the European Union. We are going to slow down the game. Look, Czechoslovakia accepts, Romania accepts, the Swiss Confederation accepts, Norway accepts, Denmark accepts, Ireland. Oh, Ireland also accepted. I forgot about them. Spain and Sweden. Alright, so we got the gang. I forgot about Ireland. That's great that they joined us. Spain also joined us. I did not do the relations with them, but that's nice, I guess. It's not that we can do anything to help them in their civil war, as the tension is not high enough, but still, it's pretty cool. We did the focus overturn military budget cuts. Now you can either go for prepare the inundation lines. You can do Germany is the greater threat. It's not that good. I don't really like it. Um, I am going to do the focus appoint new supreme commander. It gets us a new field marshal, and we will finally be able to hire Henry Winkelmann. He will give us some army XP and division defense. We are going to focus on defense a lot in this game. Oh no, Germany just annexed Austria. So also Czechoslovakia is probably the most important thing in this strategy, because you are going to have to reject the annexation of Sudetenland and Eastern Sudetenland. Otherwise, you are going to fold. Otherwise, you are just going to die and lose your entire campaign. We have appointed the new Supreme Commander. Now we are able to hire Henry Winkelmann. We need some more command power, but we are going to wait for that. Now you can go for some of these. I am not a big fan of that. I am going to go for the focus continue the public works. You're going to get some good buffs. And continue the Zuideze works is very important because it's part of the achievement. If you do not do this, you are going to waste a lot of time. So, let's rush down. Also, I forgot to say, do not assign any traits to your previous field marshal, as you're going to get a better one, the, and yeah, you're just going to waste command power. Don't do the same mistake as me. This one is way better, he has more defense, he's just better, and you get him for free after doing the focus. Also, remember, you get some good generals after all, after annexing Belgium and Luxembourg. For example, MCL Kayerts, he is very good. He has a lot of good traits. So if you ever want to switch generals, feel free to do it. This is your warning. Remember to assign Henry Wilkenman. Also, as the world tensions goes up, you're going to get some more war support. I want you to do limited conscription, and if possible to do later, early mob or partial mob. It's going to be way easier, you're going to get more factories, you're going to get more manpower. The focus has finished, now you can finish the Nordust polder, or you can do the mass tunnel. It's not that it matters a lot, both of these focuses give you the same thing. You just want to do this focus, the 210 days one. Alright, you are going to get this thing at around middle of 1938. It's very good for you because you know that the Germans are justifying against Czechoslovakia for their lands, for Sudetenland and Eastern Sudetenland. You want to make sure that you have at least 30 units. I really hope that you have enough, and you're going to modify the template. You're going to add 3 infantry battalions, and you're going to add 2 artillery battalions. As for now, it is enough. You can also later add engineer company, support RT and support anti-air, but that's not as important as getting some more defense. You're going to have 50 organization, which is more than enough. Make sure that you are going to be able to mostly equip your units. So let's save it. You are going to lose some of that manpower you just gained, but it's alright. You just need to make sure that you will hold out against the Germans. I will cancel this infrastructure build, and we are going to start building more forts. The focus. Finish the Nordostupulder. Is finished. You are going to do the next one, the Mass Tunnel. After it you will get this focus, which gives you 2 mills, and then you'll be doing this focus for 210 days. It's awful, I know, but if you want the achievement you are going to have to go through it. Also, don't worry if Czechoslovakia capitulates, but I doubt they will ever, because Romania will send all of their troops to the border. Some minor nations like Denmark, Sweden, Norway will also help Denmark, and maybe even you. Remember, you are not alone. You have a big faction, and remember to call everyone in when the war starts. Germany is surrounded by your faction. You have everyone in the faction. The European Union is against Germany. You basically border them. They will have 1, 2, 3, 4 fronts to deal with. And maybe Sweden will open another one, probably in Stettin or in Kislin or in Rostock. So just make sure to add engineer company to your divisions before you start. They are very good. Alright, we just got the event, the Munich conference. You will want to skip as many days as possible, just to get some more time to equip your units, to stop exercising them. You need to remember, you might struggle a bit at this point. You might have built some forts in the north, which is the most important thing, but remember, you have a little bit more front line. You will do Czechoslovakia must defend. The option on the one on the south. You have 150 political power when the Germans attack to switch to partial mob or to switch to extensive conscription. If you do not have the war support for it, don't worry. You will get it later. We'll go up to 4 speed. We have 8 days still, not bad. We'll probably be able to defend. Czechoslovakia will definitely be able to defend. They have a lot of forts. And let's just hope. Alright, 3 days we are going to click the option. Don't worry about the political power, it will disappear, but after some time you will get it back. Alright, you wait until they declare war. You're going to immediately stop after that. They will declare war. Some more research. Ooh, the German AI is thinking. I think they're not going to attack. They didn't get the war goal, they only have the claims. That's very good for you. You want to do the focus, expand the Artillerierichtungen next. You need to remember, if Germany decides to attack Czechoslovakia, don't worry, you'll probably, if you followed all the steps correctly, you will definitely be able to defend. You have forts, you have good infantry units, don't worry. And the last focus for the achievement, continue the Zuiderse works. It's going to give you some building slots. It's not that important, but it's very cool to get it. Well, you need it for the achievement. Yeah, with the military factories, you do not need as many. I'm going to put some more into towed artillery and towed anti-air. If you want to make sure that you are going to get to war with Germany in 1939, you can always guarantee Poland. If you are playing on historical, Germany will always attack. Poland will always say no to the offer of giving Danzig and Gdynia to the Germans. Just make sure to guarantee them. The guarantee does not disappear. You are going to get drawn into the war if you do this. So if you want to wait until the Germans complete the 28-day focus around Maginot, you can wait, but I prefer to guarantee Poland. Also, the doctrine you want to select is Grand Battle Plan Doctrine. If you do the Supreme Commander, you get the 50% bonus. You are going to get plus 10 max entrenchment and plus 25 entrenchment speed. It costs only 40 XP. You probably have enough stuff in your units to hold. I will add Stout Anti-Air now because we are able to afford it. And Germany has started to do Danzig or war. This is very good. We are going to get drawn into the conflict. You just need to remember, call every single member of your faction in. As you are doing the focus, continue to as it works, you are going to get some events. You can do this and get some bonus for 50 political power. You are going to get infrastructure construction speed plus 20%, which is a lot, for a year, which infrastructure isn't that important. You already built all that you need, so I would not recommend getting it. And you can just dismiss the event. It's your thing if you want to click it or no, but you are going to get such events from time to time. Alright, it has started. German Reich has declared war on Poland. So, you're going to get this call to war thing, call to arms. If you decline it, you lose a lot of stuff. You don't want this. You're going to click accept. Some more war support. You're going to be able to invite Poland in your faction. You are going to do that. And you are going to call everybody in. Sweden, Czechoslovakia, Romania, Switzerland, Norway, Denmark and Ireland. You do not want to call Dutch East Indies because you might get some convoys intercepted, but do whatever you want to do. It's kind of your thing with the colonies. And they have accepted, and all of them has accepted. Don't worry about those bubbles. You have more than enough stats to defend. Just wait a few days. It's going to than all green. Look, already yellow. If you are really scared, you can do last stand, but I do not think it's that hard. Look here, do not struggle, not enough to beat us. Here, too much stats. Also, Poland is holding pretty well. So is Czechoslovakia. Czechoslovakia is advancing, as we can see. It's very crazy to see. Yeah, they are attacking Germany. Switzerland might fall, it's not that bad, they are not that important. Also, remember to raise your conscription, it's very important. Look, we're slowly winning. I believe you can even expand if you really want to. Just feel like it's worth it. Look. Some more military factories, of course, assigned here. We can delete this, it's not that important. Yeah, as of now, this looks very easy. And it is not going to become harder, it's just going to become easier. Look, one unit is struggling, deassign, add a general, make sure it's in combat.
Go up! Forwards!
This, and click last stand. As you can see, Germany has too many fronts, it's just overwhelmed. If you want to take it to another level, once you get 50 military XP, you can just go with static warfare, but I think it's too cheesy to use. In the military high command, once you get 100 political power, you can also get Adrianus Rudolphus van den Bent. It's more defense and more attack for infantry, it's just good stuff. Alright, I have reached 50 army experience. I am going to get static warfare. It's a little bit of an overkill, but whatever, man. I am just showing you the guy. Also, you can assign him back. As you can see, Poland is advancing into Königsberg. They only lost Gdynia, but Germans lost Oberschlesien and Saxony to your allies. They even encircled them, that's crazy. Yeah, Germany has too many fronts. They only have a collaborator in there, but Sweden and Norway will probably be able to kill him. Great news! Poland has managed to take Königsberg. German troops are only getting supplied by Memel, which is probably not enough. Denmark might fall, he's not that important of an ally. He only gets like 6 to 12 divisions each time. So yeah, you are going to easily defend your homeland, the most important part of this. Also, with time you can also assign or add support artillery to your divisions. Plus 9 more defense for me. Look at that, the Germans are almost getting this tile. This is not very good. You're going to get the division with most organization, which is the 12 division. You're going to select it, you're going to assign it, and the order. And now look, another one of these events. You can get some more meals, and dogs, but for a cost. We're going to get it. As you can see, Germany is slowly thinning down on the front. They are disorganized, and you might want to use this chance, because Poland is dealing with them in here. They have a pocket. They are holding pretty well. The Czechs are pushing. Only these guys and the Danish are struggling, so we might also just try. We're going to do something. It's not every division left. If you do this, you might capture the most important part of Germany, which is Rhineland and Moselle. attacks are starting. Look, that's awful.
Bereit!
And then it starts here,
Bereit!
here. They do not expect us to attack.
Attentie! Attentie!
You should almost control your Rhineland if you did everything like that. Alright, so this
Gestolen ze terug!
here.
Attentie!
So the Allies will not get involved until Germany does the focus war with France, but I doubt they ever will attack.
Ja, commandant!
Shader right now.
Blijven aanvallen!
Everyone is defending. That's great.
Attentie!
We got some divisions, we are going to disband them.
Aantreden!
Alright, we managed to get the river line. We managed to get control over most of the Rhineland. Now you only have to worry about the north.
Attentie!
You do not control this state, but if you take Essen or this style and anything really, then you will be able to control it. As of now, I'm going to stop with the offensive, but whenever I start one, I will tell you. I just looked at the casualty ratio. We lost 24,000 men, 25, and the Germans lost 300,000. That's crazy. The focus continue. The Zuidese works has finished. You can go down here. These are some great paths, but I am not going to do that. I am going to replace the defeatist government. You get a cool leader. It's pretty cool, I believe. You do not have this guy anymore, which gives you less war support and reduces your capitulating progress. Also, I did start
Aantreden!
in this area. It's not that important, but I want to capitulate them sooner. As you can see, Poland is struggling a bit and I want to help them, but Czechoslovakia is doing very good. They are almost at the middle there. We managed to encircle the Germans in Saarbrücken. That's very good. Also, if you do the offensive like I did, you want to reach this river line and this river line, just so that you do not fall when you capture it. Also, you can advance with your doctrines if you get the XP. It's only 19 for me, and however, you can also do these, so that's your choice. I'm going to assign infantry expert Adrianus Rudolphus von den Bend, and I'm going to continue with this.
Gereed, commandant!
Try and close.
Attentie! Gereed, commandant!
And let's look. We've got 4 divisions here.
Gereed!
Oh, thank God this division is going there. That would be really unlucky if they went out.
Gereed, commandant!
Just got them. I believe. Yep. We just killed 22,000 German men. That's very good. And another division here. That's going to be northern Rhineland dealt with. Let's look. Another 10k. I'm going to stop recording for a second.
Aantreden!
Here trying to get to the river line, and I'll give you some updates. Also, Poland is pushing now. They managed to close this. I did not realize that the Czechs managed to capture Vienna. That's going to really make it easier to capitulate Germany. We have just made another encirclement of 3 divisions, so we're going to close it as well. We are slowly reaching Berlin from Czechoslovakia, and Frankfurt is being sieged by us. Dang, another 30,000 Germans in his pocket. That's great. Another 3 divisions, of course the German ones, slow and steady will win this race. Also, once you feel that you are strong enough, you may want to attack the Germans in Hanover and deeper generally into their homeland. You may want to just circle them by going around. Germany is slowly falling with 711,000 casualties to me for 60,000 men. That's very good. Not even the Italians are going to join the war, they just fear us. We are making our advance into Berlin and Hamburg. You might want to try and connect with the Czechs to encircle all of the south. You will just need like 10 units to hold till Nuremberg, I think. Like this defensive line here. It's not that hard, and you are going to attack with these units from the north, here from the center, and here from the south. Now it's a cakewalk. We are just using the battle plan. Here.
Forwards!
Here, so that we can expand. Another supplement here. Scale him. Stuttgart is ours. Nuremberg is close to being ours. Another doctrine. Some more factories from the occupied German territory. Remember, they are going to disappear. That's why I was not assigning them. We have some advisors, but they are useless at this point. Just go to Berlin and Hamburg. Slowly but surely. Nuremberg has fallen. Stuttgart has fallen. Almost every major German city has fallen. I think we only need Berlin and like Kiel and Hamburg. So yeah, I think this game is won. Denmark is expanding, which is crazy. I never thought that I would say it. But looks like we're good. We have captured Hamburg now. It's actually oh damn, we got moved out. Well, too bad. We just got it. And Berlin is basically out. Oh, another encirclement. Just look at it. Oh, and as I said, Sweden has naval invaded in Straussland. Yeah, Germany is almost dead. 15% more to capitulation. And we are attacking Berlin. And we are also getting it. How surprising. 3, 2, 4 divisions. And ooh, we lost the battle. Second time's the charm. Yep, we got Berlin. That's lovely. Look at it. The European Union is in basically all of Europe. Germany has capitulated. Yeah. With 1 million casualties or 112,000 Dutchmen. Well, we also did lose a lot, but not as many as Germany. We'll just slow down. We won! That's very good. I'll do the peace still and I'll see. And we'll see in a second how it goes. So we have defeated Germany in 1940, in January of 1940. I got most of it, Poland got Silesia, Switzerland got Austria, and Norway got back Oslo. That's very good. We are not at war with anyone. Now Axis is an Italian faction, and we'll just need to AFK until it's 1940. I'll guys see you when we'll reach it. Also, before you go AFK, remember, Poland will get justified on by the Soviets. You might want to kick them from your faction, which I am going to do. I do not want to go to war with the Soviets. Yeah, as I said, Poland is losing, as well as Lithuania, cause they guaranteed them. Yeah, it's not good. The fall of Warsaw. Let's wish them our best of luck. Yeah, after some time, Japan will declare war on you, on your puppet specifically. I don't really care about them. I'm not going to send anything. They have 10 divisions, it's going to be enough. But I can invite a certain man into my faction. And I'm going to do that. He is now our... Look. The European Union is very strong, look at it. Yeah. We will cut when we will get the 45 date. So that's it. It's 19th of January 1945. You should have the achievement by now. It is called Trading Down the Narrow Path, I believe. And let's see. It should be somewhere here. Yeah, it is here. Trading the Narrow Path. As the Netherlands do not cave to the Germans, which we did not do, continue the Zuiderze works, which we did, and do not lose control of any of your continental or European states until 1945. We did all of this. Next video I am going to tell you guys how to do. This is going to be lit, as Lithuania can hold capitals of all your neighbors, which is Berlin, Warsaw, and Riga. I will tell you guys in the next video, and don't worry how I got into the war with the UK. I did the focus, the best defense, and I stupidly declared war. But yeah, I did not lose control of any of those states, and that's it guys. I hope that I really helped you, and have a nice day.